When was the last time that someone genuinely checked on you without trying to be nosy, shall I say? Me, I want to ask you, how are you feeling? Like, how was your week? I hope you had a great week. If it was challenging for you, if it was a busy week, may this week that's coming forward flow with ease for you. May it have a bunch of opportunities for you. That's for you. So I just want to make this video real quick. Try not to make it too long. But I had a great week. Um, it was kind of busy, right? It was kind of busy. And so I did a challenging thing for myself. So I set a goal, right? My goal was to fast for 3 days. Now, the week before last, I set the intention to fast. But before I began fasting, I wanted to, because I haven't fasted in a couple of months. And so sometimes it can be challenging, right, when you just jump into it. So I said, let me start off with intermittent fasting first. And so I ate last week, I ate clean all week. And I only ate once a day. Now, I will say I am not a physician and this is not medical advisement. This, you have to find out what works for you. I'm just letting you know what I do. And you have to, do your research and all that. But no, that was my intention for the week, is to, what was to fast for 3 days. And the first day, it went good. Like, usually, if I don't eat for 24 hours, I'm good. The second day, I was okay. I start to have a little stomach noise, getting a little bit hungry, right? But I was okay. Overall, I was okay. The third day, I started getting like a little slight headache. And so that was the goal, 3 days. But you know what? On that third day, like I said, I had a slight headache on and off throughout the day, but I still was okay. And I was just like, you know what? This fast, I don't know, this fast, it felt different from the last fast that I did. I will say the last fast was kind of challenging for me to get through. I don't know if it was because I was fasting consistently. It didn't give my body a rest. I'm not for sure, because I know fasting is great for your body, right? I don't know if it was because of that, or I don't know if it was where I was at mentally, or I don't know, but this one is like, if it I went through it with ease, and I was just like, "Oh wow." Like, I didn't have any food, and so on the third day, I got to the end of the night and I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go one more day. And so I went one more day. So it was a total of 4 days that I fast. I also want to show you this. So I use these as well. Like I said, this is not medical advisement, but these are Mago 7s. And this is like, it's a cleanser, right? And I take 4 of these pills at night. And then when I get up, I basically, it flush you out. Number two. You get what I'm saying? So these are Mago 7s. I use those while I'm fasting, to get all that extra stuff out, because we are literally full of ish, if you get what I'm saying. And so last week though, before, like when I was doing the intermittent fasting, I took those a couple of days out of the week. I did that this week as well. It was some days I didn't take it because, like I said, my week was kind of busy, and so I know some days I had to get up real early and go out and do things, and I didn't want to take them that night, and then knowing when I got up I was going to have to go. So that's why I only took them a couple of days this week, but those are very good just to cleanse you out. Even when you're not doing the fast, it's good to take those Mago 7s just to hydrate your intestines and get all that extra waste out of you. But yeah, back to the fast. It was good for me, right? I got back more this week. I got back in a meditative state more. Like I love meditating. I love doing it, right? And so but this week I kind of like got into it more and it just I don't know, my day just flows different. It flows with ease when I started off with meditation. Don't get me wrong. It's sometimes during the day where you might have those intrusive thoughts or you might have some other situations come up, but I just remember in my mind being mindful when I feel like that to go back to my breathing, go in meditation, even when I'm at work. Because I drive a high low, right? So I just pull to the side and then I just do my breathing. Or when I go inside the truck, I do my breathing and get myself back in alignment. And so, yeah, that's just what I wanted to share with y'all, like how my week went. Um, this week, I will be doing a lot more resting because I am on vacation. And when I say rest, I mean not doing anything, no work, anything. That's the goal for this week is for at least a couple of days, which I prefer back-to-back days just to get some rest. But I have some other things planned that I'm going to do, and I'm just excited because you know what? Um, it feels freeing, right? That's crazy though when you think about it because I have a full-time job. And at times I know you can feel where I'm coming from. You just be like, it's time for a vacation. Like I need a break. And so I feel like it's very important when we say that to ourselves, we really have to listen. We have to listen to our body and what our body is telling us, like when it's time to rest and when it's time to have a vacation if we have that ability. Some individuals don't have that ability to take a vacation, but I feel like we should find a way to make sure we get that time away from distractions, away from work, um, social media. Like we do need that's a part of detoxing as well. That's a part of fasting as well. I feel like it's just to get away from all of that. Not saying you run away from what's going on, but it's just to clear your mind, give yourself that body. I said, give yourself that body, give yourself that rest for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. I'm trying to tell you, you will feel free. And that's why I said, I feel, I already, how can I say it? I already feel free without being free from the job, if you get what I'm saying, but it just feel more free and I don't know. I just feel like working is a constraint, if you get what I'm saying. But I know we all have bills, right? We all have things that we need to do and want to get done. And we need money to get those things done, right? And so I don't know. I just I don't want to feel constricted. And sometimes I do. I feel like sometimes I feel like that's not where I am supposed to be. But it's up to me to make that change. And I am doing things on my end to make that change, right? And to just to do the things that I love to do. That's what it's about. So yeah, like I said, I didn't want to make this too long. I hope you have a great week ahead and I encourage you to rest your mind and your body when you have a when you have time to and to listen to your body when it's time to rest and also when it's time to get out the house. A lot of times I get it because sometimes I love being in the house. Like that's a comfortable space for me, right? But I know when it's time for me to get out, to mingle and get out and do whatever all the things that I love to do. So yeah. Have a great week ahead. Have a positive and productive week. All right, peace.